Hey guys, my name is Lancelot, and I'm here to show you my wizard doing a solo T6 Rift. Now, I am using a Wand of Woe build, and the skills that I'm using are Explosive Blast, Chain Reaction, Frost Nova, Cold Snap, Magic Weapon, Force Weapon, Energy Armor, Prismatic, Shock Bolts, Fire Bolts, and Black Hole Spell Steal. Now, these are my stats right here: 1.2 buff damage, 15.7 toughness, 24,000 healing. Now I'll talk a little bit more about the gear after the video, but I'm going to start this rift. It's actually at 8% right now, so I didn't start from 0, but here we go. And I guess I'll talk through the rift as I progress and fight stuff. I'll show you how to play it. Sorry. So as you can see, it actually does a decent amount of damage. You're seeing like 11, 12 million crits at the top, 9, 10 when I'm moving. It has some decent survivability. Now I am using the Templar, which is giving me some life regen, but it is doable without it. Hopefully this rift doesn't take me too long. It really depends on how dense the rift is. But usually I would say it takes me about 20 minutes to clear it, but I have done it in less than 10 minutes, but that's because I got a really packed rift. I haven't run into anything too difficult as of yet. Okay, these guys are annoying as hell. I might die here. Let's see. I'm out, Lord. I completely expected to die right there. This build is by no means invincible, and I still die from time to time. But again, my gear still has some room to improve. I got some really annoying monster types in here. I'm gonna die. There we go. That slow is really killing me. Actually, come to think of it, I probably should not have died that first time. Played a little sloppily. This rift is full of the most annoying monsters. Fucking executioners, those goddamn slowing things. All that 5 bullshit. Hopefully I don't get a difficult Rift Guardian. Oh wow, 69% already. Decent density in this one. Anyway, as you can see, I'm by no means invincible. I still have to micro, I have to pay attention. But it's definitely a T6 viable build, and I could definitely use some more damage reduction. I guess I'll talk about my gear after I finish this rift. Shit. That was close. Close, guys. Oh god. Yeah. I don't really want to cut this out because I do need to show you guys that you're gonna die on T6. Especially these things. Oh my god. These are freaking rough. Oh my god. Those things kind of suck. Okay, this is probably the worst rift to record, but whatever. These are the most annoying monsters you can possibly get. I swear to god, if I get that Rift Guardian that jumps up and down and instant kills you, oh my god. I'm dying a lot in this rift. If it's any other rift with better monster types, I actually usually won't die. But these monster types are probably the worst. off with this double frozen pulse. Which one is it? This one. Oh my god. This is gonna be terrible. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh my god. Of course, really? Fucking... I get another lead pack at the same time. That would happen. I'm not even mad that I died a bunch. Fucking knockback too. This is so dumb. Literally the worst, one of the worst rifts I've ever done. Holy shit, that was awful. Hopefully that didn't take too long. So basically, as you guys can see, I'm using a wand of woe. Let me mouse over it real quick. 1 second. So my stats standing still are 1.2 million damage, 15.7 toughness, 24.9 healing. Now the spells I'm using, like I said before, are here. And then my passives are Evocation, Audacity, Unwavering Will, and Blur. My gear is, here's a wand of woe. I actually got really lucky with this wand of woe. Rolled very well. I'm using a Firebird source. Also got pretty lucky with that. And then I'm using 2-piece crimsons. Well, 3-piece crimsons, but I'm using the Ring of Grandeur, which is over here. I actually got cooldown on that one, which is pretty nice. I am using a Rogar's here. Adds a lot of health and adds a lot of healing as well. I'm using a Mage Fist. It's a trifecta Mage Fist. I actually don't want a trifecta. What I want is a bifecta, crit damage, crit chance, and then I want fight instead of the attack speed. But this is the best Mage Fist I've found so far, and I'm still looking for a better one. I'm using 2-piece or 3-piece towels, the belt, and the amulet here. I'm using all guilds, of course, the 3-piece set bonus. And I have cooldown on my shoulders here and explosive blast damage. And here's the bracers. I'm using a cinder coat. I actually re-rolled the int for explosive blast damage, and I actually got that idea from Melkor. But come to think of it though, and the whole premise of that idea is that you re-rolled the int into explosive blast damage, and then you just replace that int with the int gems. But I realized something when I did it, that the better way to do it is to re-roll the Vite into explosive blast damage, and just use purple gems to replace the Vite, because then later, if you don't necessarily need the Vite on the chest, you can actually replace those purple gems with yellow gems and get more int. So I think going back, thinking back, I think I would have replaced the Vite instead of the int, and I think that's a better way to go. And then the helm is the Firebird's plume. I got int, Vite, socket, and crit chance. So my gear is good, but it still has a lot of room for improvement. I can still add a lot of raw EHP, and I could still add a lot of damage by putting fire percentage on my amulet and perfecting some of the rolls. So this gear is good enough to do T6. It's not As you can see, it's not the most comfortable, but to be fair, this rift was really difficult. I got some of the worst monster types, and usually it goes much smoother. But I just wanted to give you guys a good idea of what T6 is like with the Wand of Woe build. Alright, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. Alright, see you guys. Bye.